Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Thursday, November 11th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Baltimore is averaging 27.6 points per game. They are averaging 266.3 passing yards and 161.6 rushing yards per game. Lamar Jackson completed 27 of 41 passes for 266 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in the win over Minnesota. He also had 120 rushing yards. Devonta Freeman finished with 13 carries for 79 yards, while Marquise Brown had 9 catches for 116 yards. Baltimore has played well defensively, giving up 24.4 points per game. They gave up 31 points in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. Miami is averaging 17.2 points per game. They are averaging 222.3 passing yards and 75.1 rushing yards per game. Jacoby Brissett completed 26 of 43 passes for 244 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions in the win over Houston. Myles Gaskin had 20 carries for 34 yards and 1 touchdown, while Jalen Waddle had 8 catches for 83 yards. Brissett is the likely starter with Tua Tagovailoa dealing with an injured finger. Miami has struggled defensively, giving up 26.9 points per game. They gave up 9 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Baltimore Ravens minus 7.5. Miami enters this game 23rd in the league in passing offense, as they average 222.3 yards per contest this season. The Dolphins are just 32nd, or last, in rushing offense as they average 75.1 yards per game on the ground. Miami is 28th in the league in scoring offense as they put up 17.2 points per game. The Dolphins are 27th in scoring defense as they give up an average of 26.9 points a contest. Tua Tagovailoa is 103 of 157 for 1,040 yards, with 7 touchdowns against 5 interceptions, while adding 62 yards plus 2 scores on the ground. Jacoby Brissett is 130 of 202 for 1,127 yards, with 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, plus 64 yards, along with a score on the ground. The run game has been problematic as Myles Gaskin is the leading rusher with 86 carries for 313 yards, plus a score. Malcolm Brown, 33 carries, 125 yards, TD, and Savion Ahmed, 39 carries, 103 yards, 2 TD, have seen their share of action as well. In the passing game, Jalen Waddle leads the team with 56 receptions for 496 yards and 3 scores this season. Tight end Mike Gesicki, 44 grabs, 529 yards, 2 TD, the injured Devontae Parker, 25 grabs, 327 yards, TD, and Gaskin, 37 catches, 188 yards, 3 TD, each have at least 175 receiving yards this season. Jason Sanders has hit all 16 extra point attempts and 9 of 13 field goal attempts, with a long of 51 this season. For the season, the Ravens stand 8th in the league in passing offense with 266.3 yards per game through the air, while they are 1st in rushing offense with 161.6 yards per contest. Baltimore is 7th in the league in scoring offense with 27.6 points per contest, while they are 21st in scoring defense by allowing 24.4 points per game. Lamar Jackson is 173 of 266 passing for 2,209 yards, with 13 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He leads the team on the ground with 97 carries for 600 yards, plus 2 scores, though he has been sacked 11 times. Tyler Huntley is 5 of 11 for 39 yards, while adding 10 yards on the ground. Tyson Williams, 33 carries, 180 yards, TD, and Latavius Murray, 59 carries, 212 yards, 4 TD, have taken on the load in the backfield, while Devonta Freeman, 33 carries, 188 yards, 2 TD, and Le'Veon Bell, 28 carries, 82 yards, 2 TD, are also in the mix. Marquise Brown leads the team with 46 receptions for 682 yards and 6 scores on the year. Mark Andrews, 42 grabs, 560 yards, 3 TD, Sammy Watkins, 18 catches, 292 yards, and rookie Rashad Bateman, 12 receptions, 161 yards, are all over the 150-yard mark in receiving yards. Justin Tucker has hit all 19 extra point attempts and 16 of 17 field goal tries with a long of 66 this year. Our second betting advice is to pick under 46.5.